Tonight at 11, the CX
with Ben Kinney.
Good evening, everyone. We'll get to those stories in a moment, but first, firefighters in the North Country are battling a house fire in these fridges tonight at 11. Meteorologist James Fazio in the Weather Center. Boy, was that painful for a Patriots fan like me to watch.
Yes, I'm sure you're still reeling, and as much of a shock as that is, what's going to be more of a shock is when you head out to your car.
Yeah,
tonight,
no kidding.
Because it is absolutely frigid outside. We're looking at just really uncomfortable temperatures yet again. We don't have the extreme cold warning in place, but we have cold weather advisories in place. The difference tonight is we have the really cold air, we just don't have the wind gusts. So we don't have that wind chill factor at play, but it's still incredibly cold, double digits below zero. Dry weather on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, and it's going to be a dry start to the week. Dry weather for your Monday, snow arrives on Tuesday. Current temperatures, very cold, 13 below zero at Griffiths and Rome. Watertown, 22 below zero. That's the air temperature. Locally, 15 to 20 below across the North Country. Locally, anywhere from single digits to double digits below zero. Just incredibly cold air has settled in across central New York, and it's going to continue to settle in until tomorrow morning. 13 below zero with clear skies and calm winds at Griffiths and Rome. Thankfully, there is no wind chill factor at play. Lows will bottom out right around 15 below zero, frigid overnight tonight. Coming up, we're going to take a look. We do have a reprieve and an end in sight for this absolutely frigid stretch that we've been on, and we'll break that all down. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. Well, here in central New York, these cold temperatures are nothing new, but for residents of New York City, this cold snap is uncommon and even more dangerous.
These bent trees aren't lying. Strong winds sending a bitter blast throughout the city.
It's freezing, but we have to make the best of it.
Joan O'Shea was picking up warm food at St. Clement's Episcopal Church in Midtown. But a volunteer who goes by TT tells us during cold days like this, they're seeing fewer people come out to pick up food.
It says that there's a lot of people that we're not able to get to or that are not able to come here because of the weather. And they may be going without food, and that is a big concern.
For people like us, this is like a relief, great relief for us.
Also supplying relief are the warming buses and centers across the city, which Mayor Mamdani says are in more supply this time around.
I've never seen nothing like this before. This is amazing.
These mobile warming units are operating at what the mayor describes as a heightened capacity, increasing from 27 on Friday night to 33 by Saturday night.
Well, the warming buses is good for people that needs help in life, that's struggling, that's trying to get their housing right now.
Along with more buses, Mayor Zohran Mamdani announced the addition of at least 150 more outreach workers to get New Yorkers into newly added safe haven beds, expediting the opening of 64 new hotel shelter units in Queens and cutting the 311 wait time in half for housing insecure New Yorkers. The mayor visited firefighters on Staten Island Saturday.
Just on Staten Island, sanitation has melted more than 11 million tons of snow. This is all the work that city workers are doing in tandem with more than 550 outreach workers who are out there at all times of day to bring homeless New Yorkers inside.
City volunteers like TT also reminding New Yorkers that they aren't alone and that help is out there.
We're here to help you. Anytime, whatever you need, we're here to help you. We can do what we can.
It's not so nice when it's cold as ice outside. That is, unless you've been looking forward to a Miller's Mills tradition that dates back 200 years. The annual ice harvest, sponsored by the Miller's Mills Grange, returned for only the third time since 2019. Over that time, with a few rare exceptions, it's been too warm to safely harvest the ice. Old hand tools are used to saw through the ice, then separate it, load the blocks of ice onto horse-drawn sleighs, where they are then hauled to a nearby ice house. The Grange rewards all that hard work that's put into harvesting the ice with an ice cream social the third week in July. Packed in sawdust and snow, the ice blocks last well into the summer when they'll be put to good use, just not the way some people think.
We use the ice in the summertime just to cool drinks, like for picnics or parties. We don't use it to make ice cream. Everybody seems to think we use it to make ice cream. It's just to cool the ice freezers, but not to actually make ice cream.
Before electricity arrived in 1941, ice harvested from Miller's Mills Pond was used to preserve food and cool milk from local farmers. Slocum Dixon Medical Group says they're
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Sunday evening, very good early Monday morning to you. It is freezing outside. It is frigid. We are double digits below zero, but this is the end of our extreme cold. And let's talk a little bit about where we're headed. Downtown Utica right now, we're in the freezer, but we're only going to be seeing things come up from here. Tonight is our last extremely cold night for the foreseeable future, hopefully for the rest of this winter season. Cold weather advisories continue tonight into and through tomorrow morning. Double digits below zero tonight. It's already double digits below zero. And then we're tracking much, much warmer temperatures for this upcoming week. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, quiet and dry. It will stay this way through the beginning of your work week. Monday looking like a dry day. Tuesday, we have a little bit of snowfall that we're tracking due to a weak clipper system. 13 below zero up at Griffiths and Rome with clear skies and calm winds. The temperatures have just been on a steady decline, and they're likely to fall a couple degrees further. Wind chills as we head into tomorrow morning, going to be right around where the temperature's at. So as the temperature climbs above freezing, luckily relatively calm winds keep the wind chills right around that 0 degree mark. Bigger picture showing high pressure in place and calm weather in place to begin our work week. That changes as we approach Tuesday. We have a clipper system that's going to be diving down from Quebec. It's going to come down from the northwest and work into central New York. We begin to see light snow Tuesday morning into Wednesday afternoon, and then that wraparound moisture brings us flurries into the day on Wednesday. After a frigid day today, these days are all off by a week. Monday's high is 17. I apologize about that. With it being after midnight, it adjusted these days. On Tuesday, we get all the way up to the low Thursdays. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're looking at upper 20s to low 30s for highs and much more comfortable weather. That actually looks to continue. The Climate Prediction Center continues to favor above average temperatures through the end of February, especially through the middle weeks of the middle portion of February. Early snowfall forecast for Tuesday, primarily a 1 to 3 inch snowfall, although if you're on hilltops north of I-90 from Rome, north of the Mohawk Valley, 3 to 6 inches is possible. Cold, calm conditions tonight on Skycast. There's not much to show you other than clouds do increase as we approach or as we go through the day tomorrow, but we do begin the day with partly sunny skies. A look at your 7-day forecast. The alert days are done. The alert days are gone because temperatures are warming up. After being in the doldrums tonight, we do climb all the way up into the mid to upper teens tomorrow. And then the rest of the week, much more comfortable. Mid to upper 20s, possibly even low 30s.